like what you have to say about doubt. For many people, it's kind of a disconcerting experience, and you challenge us to see doubt as an opportunity. What do you find that doubt presents us with?
Well, I think doubt is the great birth giver. I think the experience of many of us is that we were raised to believe that if we questioned or doubted certain creedal assertions, certain religious beliefs, there was something wrong with us. And many of us sort of lump that together with a notion of being perhaps sinful, wretched people. And that's in such contrast to the spiritual life, in which we're invited to something very different, to being tender and loving towards ourselves, towards God, and towards others. And that includes being tender and loving to our own questions and, yes, even our own doubt. Doubt changes us. It transfigures us. And I love that word, transfiguration. And in Spanish, the word that's used for it can be translated in several ways, to mean giving birth to, or else to give a light. And so I love to think of our questions and our doubt not being a negative, but shedding light, shedding new light on who we are and our relationship with the holy, with God, with the universe, and with others. God is certainly not afraid of our questions. Why would God be? And so that raises the question of, why on earth should we see doubt and questions as something troublesome? I think that doubt, when we really engage with it, invites us into reconciling the perceptions that we carry about with us, about God, for instance, with the reality of God's incredibly welcoming, inclusive, exuberant, embracing love and joy in who we are and in human life and in the universe. Doubt also, I believe, leads us to a place of helping us to reconcile and to reconnect the perceptions that we have of ourselves. And we often, many of us, carry around some very harmful, negative perceptions that we've learned or bought into that don't mesh with the reality of the beauty that is found in you and in me and in every person. And so the questions and the doubt help to reconcile and shine new light on all of that. Doubt is ultimately, though, much more honest than the certainty of conviction. I find that I'm very, very nervous around people who are so convicted with ultimate certainty. There's something that doesn't seem real about that. Doubt, on the other hand, and questions invite us into living more deeply with the divinity that already exists in you and in me. It's part of the spiritual path, and I believe part of trying to live an ethical life.